It's not good. It's not good. Ooh. Number 1, 10 heart. Number 2, 10. Number 3, 10 hearts. Number 4, 10 hearts. Steve Garl. Blah blah blah. 7, Billy Locane. 8, Miriam Locane. Family members or married people. The 10 hearts finally stop. At 11, Assumption, Walter Sullivan. Void, Darkness, Gloom, Despair, Joseph Schreiber. Temptation, Cynthia Velasquez. Source, Jasper Geen. Watchfulness, Andrew DeSalvo. Chaos, Richard Braintree. Mother, Eileen Galvin. Wisdom, Henry Townshend. So not only is he currently trying to get rid of Eileen, but I'm next on the list. Wisdom, though? Is that really... Are these labels ironic? So if he wasn't invested before, he's invested now, because he's the fucking next person to die. I need more candles. That's where a candle could be, I think. Like it's a glass you would put one in. I thought, are they just taunting me with a candle being on this table that just isn't lit? Not gonna lie, I kind of thought and hoped looking out this window throughout the game would just kind of have more stuff. It's kind of disappointing. The main thing is that you could see Cynthia going down into the subway at the beginning of the game, and then you could see the ambulances that were there to get her after she died. And there was just like a couple of other things, and then that was kind of it for the entire playthrough. Like the Eileen stuff obviously dried up when she was no longer in the room, but the outside world I feel was like kind of underutilized for how much that could kind of be things just kind of happening. You are distressing. Man. Oh, there's like seams in her blood. It almost looks like she's wearing a shirt. I discovered how to heal her at the wrong time, apparently, because now would have been probably would have been a better time. There's the freak out baby. What are you doing? Ah! Whoa. She became dangerous. So at this point, she's possessed then, huh? There's a ghost in her. Because I was about to take ghost damage for being near her. Fuck. Oh, that's my room. Ah! Alright. Shit. It's like beating her own broken arm with the cudgel. I had that weird dream today. The one with the man with the long hair and coat. He was crying and looking for his mother again. I saw that man with a coat 10 years ago at this apartment. He was going up the stairs, carrying a heavy tool, an old-looking bowl and a bag that was dripping blood. I never saw him again after that, but a few days later, the neighbors complained that they heard strange noises coming from the supposedly empty room 302. So I took a look around room 302 and found signs that someone had been there, but nothing odd other than that. That's when it all started. I still hear strange noises coming from the window of room 302. Sunderland. Oh, James Sunderland. Oh. Dude, there's so many candles. Fucking grab them. Yeah, this is my room, but not. This isn't the room that I left behind. Dude, Henry, grab every candle you can. Some of these aren't even lit. You need them. Wait, actually, shouldn't Eileen be healing right now? It's a room full of candles. Hey, Eileen, candles. Are they not holy? The hole is here. So like that part of Henry's here. The part where he burrows through the fucking walls to get to Eileen's room. Don't look at that, Eileen. Don't look at that. There's an old picture book and a red book here. There once was a baby and a mother who were connected by a magical cord. But one day, the cord was cut, and the mother went to sleep. The baby was left all alone. But the baby made lots of friends at Wish House, and everyone was very nice to him. The baby was happy. So this is in reference to Walter being forced to leave his mother house. His friends told him how to wake up his mother. So the baby went right away to go and wake her up. But the mother wouldn't wake up. No matter how he tried, she wouldn't wake up. Because the one he was trying to wake up was actually the devil. The baby had been deceived. Poor baby. The baby cried and cried and cried. When he thought of the mother, he remembered the feeling of being connected to her through the magical cord. Just then a ray of light came down from the sky. The light was very warm. It made the baby feel good. When the baby looked into his hand, he saw that the magical cord was lying there. With the cord clutched in his hand, the baby went happily to sleep. Distressing. Crimson Tome. She who is called the Holy Mother, be not holy one whit. The descent of the Holy Mother is not but the descent of the devil. Those that be called the 21 sacraments be not sacramental one whit. The 21 sacraments be not but the 21 heresies. To give birth to a realm of wickedness within the blessed realm of our Lord be blasphemy and the work of the devil. If thou would stop the descent of the devil, you must bury part of the conjurer's mother's flesh within the conjurer's true body. Thou must also pierce the conjurer's flesh with the 8 spears of void, darkness, gloom, despair, temptation, source, watchfulness, and chaos. Do so, and the conjurer's unholy flesh will become that which it once was, by the grace of our Lord. Is it the same order? It stopped at chaos, which was Braintree's element. It doesn't mention mine or hers. At least it doesn't mention wisdom, and I think hers was also not there. Eileen, why aren't you healing? The room's full of your healing juice. Oh. There are pages. What's with this room? It's covered in blood and rust. This is my room, but what the hell happened to it? This room. Is it really my room? It's in terrible shape. The air is so heavy. My head hurts. Creepy. It looks like a face. What the hell am I writing? August 2nd. Joseph. I can't break down the wall. August 3rd. When the bell rings, Eileen equals mother's body. Blood. So Joseph. So the spears have to go into Eileen's body, is the implication. The Crimson Tome. Bury part of the conjurer's mother's flesh within the true body of the conjurer. Part of the flesh. Super's room. August 5th. So are they gonna take... They're gonna take Eileen to the supervisor's room and then put the spears in her? Which may or may not be metaphorical spears. Your blood ghost muck is moving. Why don't these candles do anything? Could really use some help, game. Candles, please. The gate to hell. Why must I destroy this wall? The writing on the wall. PT really did take after Silent Hill 4. There's even more elements. Just in addition to the bathroom and the room and so on. And the ghosts. It's the only apparent direction to go in. But aren't I leaving her behind? I got nothing from that. What have I actually accomplished? Like, I guess I'll save again, but... well, now it says 9, so it's broken anyway, but I just looked at the hours and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was so close to being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a second ago this would have been 8, so the hours would have said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I just so consistently changed sessions at even intervals, I guess. No, I didn't mean to do that. Aha. I don't have to accept the consequences of my mistakes. Just do a quick save, quick load, except not. So what am I supposed to do? Maybe it's one of those situations where you just leave? Maybe if I go back out the door, it'll leave me somewhere else this time or something. I don't know. Maybe I should check this hole in my real bathroom? No, it's still sealed. Distressingly, I think the health drinks are Henry's primary source of, I think they're his primary source of hydration. He hasn't had anything to eat or drink this whole time. A sword, some medallions, my healing items, level specific items, especially train items. My keys, but they don't have... The keys don't have the right numbers on them. I don't necessarily see a lot for me to do in the real world. The sound is not very encouraging. Doesn't really imply any vulnerability. It says, why must I destroy this wall? Oh.
It's him.
You've done well to make it this far. Let me tell you something about him. Walter Sullivan. When he was a little boy, he began to believe that my apartment was actually his birth mother. He decided to free her from the stains and corruption of this world. At the orphanage, he learned of the 21 sacraments, the only way to purify her. He then performed the ceremony of the Holy Assumption and created this twisted world. Now, he's become nothing more than an inhuman killing machine. Well, he's dead now, but he's still trying to complete the 21 sacraments. His boyhood desire to return to the bosom of his birth has divided him. Now his child self has manifested itself in this world, and soon he's planning to finish his work, the 21 sacraments. Number 20, the Mother Reborn, Eileen Galvin. Number 21, the Receiver of Wisdom, Henry Townshend. Even now, it may not be too late. Follow the Crimson Tome. Stop. If not, wherever you run, he will catch you. Find him. His true location. It must be nearby. You must kill him. You must kill him. Kill. 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 Hurry. She's taken over. She's number 20. The Mother is born. The Crimson Tome. Obey the Crimson Tome. Kill him. Must kill him. Kill. Kill. Kill.
Well, that was spooky. Just a head coming out of the ceiling. So even he's saying that she's being taken over. So she's supposed to be the reincarnation of his mother, even though the one that he thinks his mother is this room, which raises all sorts of other concerns. Raises some parallels too between like the cleansing. I think about like the thing that you see in Zelda and other Japanese games where there's like a female character that has to repeatedly like cleanse themselves as a maiden or something by going into pools of water and so on. Like, this is a location that's supposed to be, this room is gendered as female, is being continually cleansed. And I guess that's also supposed to be the logic behind how I was able to use a candle on her, because it's another woman that needs to be cleansed, apparently, or something. It is creepy. There's just like one distressing leak in the middle of this room that's otherwise like seemingly pristine compared to the one that I have, at least. And I don't remember if I commented on this playthrough, but I've been playing Eternal Darkness in parallel, and there's been a bizarre parallel where both games are a series of vignettes where you go to a different location, meet a new character, you solve that level over the course of about an hour, and then that new character you met meets a terrible fate, and that's like a theme that happens for several consecutive levels. In this game, you're not that character; you just meet them. Whereas in Eternal Darkness, you're playing as that character. But it's really like structurally, these games are almost bizarrely similar, all the way down to having a second like a third-party location that you keep revisiting between each chapter. Being here, it's the room, and in that game, it's the main character's like mansion location, because she's the one experiencing all the stories. That's a weird parallel, and a lot of other things. Like, there's a shocking number of parallels you can draw between those two games that has been amusing to see. But this is so specific. A secret passage in the wall that I opened with a pickaxe. That literally happened in the other game. What a fucking weird coincidence that these games to have. There's a pickaxe stuck in the wall. Pickaxe of hope. That's the twist here. I just had the wrong type of axe all along. I can't use that here. Why not? I can't even equip it. What does that mean? It's interesting to think about, because I'm thinking that maybe they mean I need to break that wall in my room. It's not looking great in here. I don't like that. Now I want to hold on to you. Might as well save to not redo that cutscene if I fuck up. Do I really want to check the door? Who's there? What was that sound? Is it in here? How long has that note been there? It's in a very missable location. He used this place as the locus for the creation of his world. I'm certain he must have performed the ritual of the Holy Assumption near here. But I'm just not strong enough to stop him anymore. He locked me up in this room and played with me just like a toy. His eyes are starting to go blind. My eyes are starting to go blind. The pain. I can feel my body starting to die, but things are taken care of. Whoever lives here after me, you'll be the 21st, the last of the sacrifices. I leave it up to you. When the bell tolls, the ritual begins. Eileen, the mother's body, blood. Part of the mother's flesh, the super's room. This is all that I've been able to figure out. I hope this letter gets to you in time. Joseph Schreiber. So Joseph's been warning me through all these red letters I've been finding everywhere, and he's also the one that was in the I'm pretty sure that was him whose head was sticking out of the ceiling. It's like, as creepy as that visual was, he was somebody that's trying to help me and not a malevolent spirit. And they reinforced that by having him just straight up say word for word what one of the letters said at one point. Because he just straight up says the line where they revealed that Walter thought that the house was his mother. Like, I think he just quotes that letter directly. Did I break down this wall? Yes. But I think that sound I heard might have just been the fact that the letter was being deposited, and they want me to find it. I was worried that maybe I just hadn't noticed it for a long time, but it had very current information on it. So I think that sound was that sound was supposed to draw me into the laundry room. Pick it up. What could go wrong? I mean, this is a big deal. For the first time, he can get out. Is that the real life Walter? But it says 21. Doesn't that make him me? He doesn't quite look like Henry. The wall has like, it's like a flesh cross with like veins coming out of it. What the hell is Walter doing in here? Yeah, this is Walter, isn't it? It's a bowl made of obsidian. So he sacrificed himself, as we expected. We had been told that. But I don't know how the fuck he did that. What's this in the refrigerator? Bags of blood and things like that. Walter? His body. It's tangled up in some kind of pipe. Should I investigate? Oh boy! There's something in his coat. The keys of liberation. Extremely evil looking keys. I love the idea of somehow getting keys to look evil. Held by the corpse of Walter. Is this the real Walter Sullivan? It smells terrible. I guess he's been moved here from way before I moved in. How? There's some kind of strange black fluid in the depression. Oh, I thought it was just like a reflective stand. What is up with him? I'm gonna go ahead and nope out of here. Boy, who knew that when you finally got your way through a fucking door, you were just gonna regret it?